traders. It's been a long time since I've posted videos, but I'm going to start posting videos more often again. It's the 13th of November. I just want to run through a DOW trade that we traded yesterday for the sake of a learning experience more than anything else, and I'll just talk a little bit about what I'm seeing today in the markets. So the open range, I always talk about this in my videos. This is the open range bar here, the first 30 minutes of the US session. We basically saw the supply bar here. Okay, it tried to break out of the first 30, we got supply here. We then saw actually a no demand bar here. Okay, you see the volume on this is classic VSA. We then saw another supply bar here. Okay, how did this actually look on a 10-minute chart? Well, on a 10-minute chart, it looked like this. Okay, so here we have the open range high. Here we have the poke out, 2-bar reversal. Okay, then we have what's called a no demand. Then we have another no demand here. Very, very classic. They tried to push this higher, but look what happened again, 2-bar reversal. Okay, I was trying to sell this off of 29280 with a stop above the market here. Okay, it was a bit of a high risk trade because they can always spring it. Then what happened, we carried on through the session. Again, we see no demand here. We see a low volume bar here. We see a little bit of buying coming in here, but you see this bar here, again, supply bar. Okay, and then we see a little bit of demand here. This level of 29230 yesterday was quite strong, and then here we see the last no demand, and from there the market and the weakness we saw in the background here, it collapsed. So anyone trying to buy the Dow yesterday that got killed in the US session, this is why. The reason is the background was weak. If this was a buy, you would have bought off above 29,320, and you would have looked for a test. So this actually collapsed down into support level of 28,900, which is basically where the prior highs in the Dow Jones is. Okay, so if we look at the daily chart, we can see here that we have the support level of around 28,950 on the Dow Jones on the daily. So what are we looking for today? Well, this is a bullshit news bar. Okay, this is a trap, end of a rising market kind of a move. I don't believe this will spring. The vaccine is basically that this caused this spike up was not being proven. It's a certain type of vaccine that's not been used before. The Pfizer CEO sold 6 million, made 6 million in stocks. There's instability in the market. This actual whole move was on low volume and lasted for about 1 hour, and since then the market is basically being sold on up moves. I believe that Dow Jones will come down and test 28,500. So let's look at the 2-hour chart today and what I'm seeing in the markets today. Okay, so what I'm seeing in the markets today is I'm looking for a breakdown of this 28,950 and the lows of yesterday to go down to about, as I said, on the daily chart, I'm looking for a move down into potentially this area here, 28,600 over the coming days. Today the Dow Jones is moving at about, what was yesterday? Yesterday was around 500 points, so if we broke down 500 points today, we're coming down into about this area here, which would make a lot of sense, 28,500. That's what I'm looking for in the Dow Jones today. Okay, so I'm preferring to sell rallies at the moment, but again, all depends on the open range. Okay, safe trading out there, traders.